So thanks for joining me again. What we've got today is we're working on the John Deere 450 again. And after that last video we were pushing up those burn piles. The way the starter was actually wired, it was on the contact instead of on the start, so the momentary start part of the switch. So it was actually my fault. I turned it on, I knew about it, and I left the starter in the on position just out of habit. And so that starter was on for, I think it was over a minute, maybe 2 minutes, and it was already kind of weak, but that just kind of finished it off. So at the time we didn't have it quite wired up correctly. But now we have it wired up correctly. Let me show you what we've got. We've redone the electrical, the alternator, and it's all connected up, and new wiring there. And we've got our new little covering over our wires. And check this little starter out. So this is supposed to be a replacement for the John Deere 450. I ordered this off of Amazon, relatively cheap. So if you're looking for a starter for John Deere 450, you can check this out. We just try to crank it over a couple of times, and in order to get it on, we removed this fuel pot. So I think we might have got a little air in the line. We're still working on getting that. We've cranked on it, I think, twice, and it's got a gear reduction on there, so it really turns the engine over. That's not a problem there. But back on the wiring, we've ran some new wiring up to the console there. We found the pressure transducer right here. So I got that wired up. I'm anxious to see if that works. I can't find the transmission temperature transducer, so I'm still looking for that. And we got to get a new temperature gauge. I had it, but I forgot to bring it over. All right, let's we've been running it. We finally got it started. We had a little air in the fuel, and so I just wanted you to hear how the starter does. So the starter works really well. I mean, it cranked right over. Of course, it's hot, so. That's the starter. That's about the 10th crank on it. That engine sure sounds good. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's two turkeys walking back there on the runway. One's walking right by that pine tree, just kind of walking back in the woods. Right behind that second burn pile. But came back here to check on the water situation, and you can see where we installed this culvert. We got rapids coming out. That comes out of our pond, and the neighbor, all of his property flows this direction. And then we have another ditch that will more than likely end up putting another culvert across. It's already an existing ditch, and that water's been flowing across here, so we just redirected that into our culvert because this ditch just continually drains. The far neighbor has a pond, and it runs into this ditch here, and then the next neighbor over has a really large pond, and their pond drains into this. So there's just a massive amount of water coming down. Sit here and drain for days across here, and this would all stay wet. So now that we've kind of we've redirected that water into this existing culvert, after like today we had a 2-inch rain, and it just stopped maybe 2 hours ago. So that's where all this water is coming from. So after like the first 3 or 4 hours video, the little update on the bulldozer. And if you're just coming over to check out the bulldozer, maybe you have some issue with your bulldozer. As we have issues or things come up as we're working the bulldozer, I'll be posting some videos as I can of that. So stay tuned.